we've had people communicate their frustration with the show PaleoRadio. Every day that Jeremiah Bannister shoots his big foaming mouth off on that stupid microphone. And they've given us a number of reasons as to why they stopped listening. Okay, but they refuse to listen to that garbage anymore. And we have someone here that is going to talk with us very briefly about their frustration with PaleoRadio. Thank you for coming on. I do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Okay, now there's this pathetic little radio program known as PaleoRadio. What do you make of this garbage?
Well, I've listened to it several times. Actually, 4 times to be exact. I've listened to it 4 times, and after the 4th time, I got completely sick and tired of listening to all the horse shit that Jeremiah Bannister and J.D. Sullivan, both who I've had class with over the years, I just cannot stand those two.
I know, they are a couple of clowns. Now, that's fair enough, but tell me, what was it that each of these animals did that made you sick?
Just the things that they say on the radio, and especially with the undergarments talk. I tuned into the undergarments talk, and it was like listening to those two talk to each other about this just kind of creeped me out a little bit. Actually, it didn't creep me out a little bit, it creeped me out a lot.
Oh, yeah, you know that J.D. Sullivan is obsessed with men's underwear.
I would have to agree with that. That's would probably be 100% true.
I appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. I'll tune into any radio show, talk show, as long as it's not that fucking bullshit PaleoRadio.
Thank you once again. Now we go to J.D. Sullivan. And J.D. writes on Twitter, quote, "Fox viewers know less than people who do not watch the news." He cited the Huffington Post, the liberal, biased information propaganda source, or machine, whichever you prefer, which, by the way, the Huffington Post, was caught red-handed displaying that exact type of far-left bias 10 times by newsbusters.org within the last few months, very recently. And since the Huffington Post doesn't have the integrity to tell the truth, JD's credibility, along with the credibility of the Huffington Post, pretty much goes right out the window. The radio show PaleoRadio is a non-profit radio show, technically. But the only reason it's non-profit is because Jeremiah Bannister and J.D. Sullivan lack the talent that is necessary in order to run a successful radio show.